Chapter 120, The Enlightened Shield 1. Shen Jushuang did not have the ability to sense things with his mind power. However, when an individual's genetic martial arts energy field was trained to a certain extent, he would be able to sense a portion of the energy released by the energy field. He was especially sensitive to energy fields. Just now, in the senses of his energy field, Zhu Tui, Meng Xixi, and Luo Murong were like three electronic screens that were constantly flashing with various information. However, Zhu Tui, who was sitting cross-legged, instantly cleared his screen and became a single signal. That was a more modern theory, using the professional term of genetic ancient martial arts. Zhu Tui instantly entered an ethereal meditative state without any distracting thoughts. Honestly, even Shen Jushuang would not be able to enter a meditative state that quickly. It was also because of Shen Jushuang's reminder that Luo Murong reacted. Not only was the speed at which Zhu Tui found the sensation of qi fast, but the speed at which he entered a meditative state was also startling. After recovering from his shock, Shen Jushuang closed his eyes and sensed his surroundings for a while. Then, he slowly nodded. He has indeed found a sense of qi. I can feel it. The speed is indeed very fast. Furthermore, his inner qi would strengthen every time he searched for the sensation of qi. Murong, you taught him? Shen Jushuang asked in surprise. He had read the books I have regarding genetic ancient martial arts, but I have never taught him any of those, Luo Murong said. That's strange. Such a meditative speed is extremely rare. Furthermore, the speed at which he's searching for the sensation of qi is top-notch even among talents. Murong, you've found us another good seedling. Shen Jushuang laughed. Luo Murong smiled but did not reply. All right, child, the verification is done. You have indeed found the sensation of qi. Get up. Shen Jushuang gently patted Zhu Tui's shoulder. Your name is Zhu Tui, right? Are you willing to join the Genetic Ancient Martial Arts Association and further study the genetic ancient martial arts? Shen Jushuang immediately asked Zhu Tui a question after he stood up. Just like before, Zhu Tui did not agree immediately. Mr. Shen, I am willing to do that. However, there is a situation that I have to clarify. All right, tell me. I am a student from the Mystery Branch's School of Enlightened Mind in the Wuxia Genetic Evolution College. I am also an intern researcher at the Genetic Research Institute No. 14. As for our Institute 14, we are also a genetic evolution school called the Genetic Miracle. That means to say that I have already learned a mind power technique from Genetic Miracle. Would you mind or forbid me from joining the Genetic Ancient Martial Arts Association? Zhu Tui was very direct. Instead of facing trouble in the future, it was better to clarify things now. The No. 14 Research Institute? A genetic miracle? Shen Jushuang suddenly revealed a reminiscent expression, then a look of surprise. Mr. Shang, is the genetic miracle you are talking about the genetic miracle that Shang Long created? Shen Jushuang's voice was filled with respect when he mentioned Shang Long. Yes, the Mr. Shang you are talking about is the founder of our Institute 14, Zhu Tui confirmed. As expected, I wonder how far the research on the abnormal load of mind power led by Mr. Shang has progressed. Has the research been successful? Shen Jushuang instinctively asked after he got a definite answer. Abnormal load of mind power? Zhu Tui shook his head in a daze. Mr. Shen, I don't know about that. I've just joined the Genetic Miracle not long ago. This was the second time Zhu Tui had heard the words abnormal load of mind power. However, Zhu Tui did not know the specifics. It looked like this was an important research project for the Research Institute No. 14. Look at me. I've become confused. I can't believe I'm asking you this. Shen Jushuang patted his head in a self-deprecating manner. The genetic miracle that Mr. Shang created majored in the mystery branch. Not only does it not conflict with our genetic ancient martial arts, but it can also complement each other. You would have no problems joining the school. However, a person's energy and time were limited. Under normal circumstances, a person could only achieve something by focusing on one direction. When the time comes, you'll have to consider which direction your major is. Zhu Tui could not help but have a favorable impression of old Master Shen when he heard this. What Shen Jushuang said was similar to what in Zhao we had told him. Those who could say that we're good teachers with morals. You managed to find the sensation of qi in 15 minutes. Coupled with your fast meditative speed, you must be extremely talented. You would have no problems joining the Genetic Martial Association and becoming a level E member. How about this? Shen Jushuang suddenly muttered to himself. If you can activate your fundamental Danshan and solidify your first ball of inner qi, within 7 days, I'll make an exception and accept you as my last disciple. What do you think? Are you willing? By his side, Meng Sixi froze. Back then, he had been put through half a year of observation to get Shen Jushuang to take him in as a disciple. During that time, he did not even dare to make any calls, much less browse through social media to relax. He practiced his fists and trained his inner qi every day to satisfy the old man so that he could take him in as a disciple. He lived like a monk for half a year. Finally, old Master Shen relented and said, "Your potential is above average, but you have a determined temperament. If you persist, you will become a great asset." Just like that, Meng Sixi became old Master Shen's disciple. However, he had only met Zhu Tu a few minutes ago and he would be taken in as a personal disciple. A last disciple often had an extraordinary meaning within the Genetic Ancient Martial Arts Association. It had the meaning of being an exceptional disciple.